Today was such a good day. I think we should use it to basically teach how to trade in my system. So here we go. Number one, these are zones, right? These are support and resistance zones. That's what you have in these colors. In some charts, you have only like one up top and then none down here. This one's kind of busy because we're in a fairly active zone. Same thing over here, fairly active zone. All right, so the trades that I took, basically you're bouncing off a zone. The more it's touching the zone, the better. These are kind of sort of a little bit touching the zone, but you do have a lovely trade here. And it's lovely because your entry is here and your stop loss is there. I mean, that's literally like 3 points. So yeah, I'm going to go in hard. I'm going to go in deep. That's what she said. No, that's what he said. I don't know. Maybe that's what they both said. But yeah, and same thing here. You have this progressively stairs going down. Definitely would enter that. Here you have a bounce, but no follow through. Like you just have green after that. I need to see some type of follow through. I just need to. Now, on the daily plan, by the way, that worked even better. I literally told you when to enter and when to exit, and it did the whole goddamn gamut twice. So that's even more exciting. We're not even talking about yet the engulfing kind of a Bollinger Band. That went really well. Here we have engulfing kind of a Bollinger Band. This is top step X. We have engulfing candle right here, engulfing candle right here, engulfing candle here, 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 here. And then we have two fake outs, three fake outs. So if you stop trading about 10, congratulations, you're rich. If you kept trading, then you might have to use the template, which is again right here. So let's look at the template. Let's reduce this down a little bit so we can see the other assets. We have a bounce off of a trend line here. You can't beat that. A bounce off of a trend line with a candle gap with follow-up. Hell yeah, I'm going to click that. Another bounce right here, but this bounce is off of a support resistance zone. Now you have this bounce here, which has additional proof, but it just didn't work out. So out of all these gazillion fucking trades, could you consider this one? Would you consider a little doji like that proof? I wouldn't. I want proof. I want like that kind of candle, this kind of candle. I don't want three dojis in a row. There's too many fucking trades in the system to take something shitty. There's too many trades to take something shitty. Don't do it. Just stick with what you know and keep your trades to a minimum on stuff that you know at least has some possibility to work. All right, we wicked off of a zone. You know, I love that. Again, we have a bounce off the zone with evidence, and the evidence is not a doji. And then we can come over here to the finale, which is right here. But unfortunately, I can't. I guess I can scale this up some so you can actually fucking see it. Okay, here we have a wick off of a support resistance zone and the VWAP. This is the VWAP, by the way. So we wicked off the VWAP, we wicked off a resistance zone, boom. And yeah, you have some really nice candles from that. Over here, we wicked off of a support zone. We start getting some evidence. Proper entry would be here-ish. And then you're going to go zone to zone. So with this zone to the next zone and then determine if you want to get out. Since it bounced, yes, I want to get out, and that would be your take profit and all of that. So simple day, just endless and endless and endless amounts of trade opportunities. Probably, if you did everything, you're probably looking at almost 600 to 700 points of trading today. Let's go to the engulfing kind of a Bollinger Band. A lot of stuff here, starting off with a trampoline reversal signal. With that, and then we bounce up, we ricochet off of the VWAP, and then down we go with an engulfing candle too. You got an engulfing candle off of the VWAP. You damn sure know I'm going to trade that. No two ways about that. But if we get into actual business hours over here, we do have an engulfing candle for Bollinger Band here and right there. And then we come up, we take our profit here. There's no follow through candle on this one. This engulfing candle for Bollinger Band here has no follow through, so would not touch it. Is this an engulfing candle for Bollinger Band? Kind of, sort of, maybe, probably not. But you do have a zone. right here. And this zone, we are bouncing off of it to the pixel. I literally zoomed in. It was to the fucking pixel where we bounced off this zone. So when you get a bounce that's to the fucking pixel, there's nothing to trade here. I mean, some days engulfing candle for Bollinger Band has nothing to trade, but that's an engulfing candle, but it's not close enough to the Bollinger Band for me to take it seriously. I mean, you could do it because it's kind of close, maybe. But here is an engulfing candle for Bollinger Band, take profit at the other side, and engulfing candle for Bollinger Band here, take profit when it gets to the other side, and engulfing candle Bollinger Band over here, and then it renews over here, it gets to the other side, absolutely mountain of fucking points. And you can see engulfing candle here. You can see the engulfing candle here, as well as coming off of the VWAP. That looks just absolutely fantastic and just endless, endless, endless 700 points of trading. Here we have another zone. If you're looking for a zone bounce, this would be your thing, especially with reversal signals here, 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 and here. We come up, we make an engulfing candle with a lower high to go in. So, I mean, that's a good entry as well, even though it's not a engulfing candle for Bollinger Band. But there it is, 700 fucking points of profit today. You're welcome.